7:12 a.m. I have 18 miles to the border. Another 8 after that, so I have a 26-mile day today. Everything was covered in ice. My shoes, my socks. Let's just call them stiff from ice. So I'm cold. I'm glad we didn't stay up on the ridge. A girl came down, her name is Coyote. She's actually the other Hungarian, so I've met both Hungarians out here. And she came down and said it was like full-on whiteout up on the ridge when she left the ridge 7 miles back, which is the 7 miles I'm about to do. And yeah, so kind of glad I wasn't up there last night. I asked her if the snow was sticking to the ground. She said about a ½ inch. So we might have some snow up there. Certainly is below freezing. I've carried this rain kilt the entire time. This is the first time I'm wearing it because it's a little bit of warmth, but I also don't want to weten my long underwear again. I got a little bit wet yesterday in the rain, but nothing crazy. I just haven't had the need to wear the kilt, but I have it on now. It's kind of nice, actually. And oh, it's muddy. It's just really cold, and kind of looking forward to having a huge climb because that makes you warm. But I'm also quite dehydrated, and I'm dehydrated because the water's cold. I drink the water, I get really cold, so I need to be a little bit smarter about that. But today's the last day, heading out of the country. Good times. I'll talk to you guys soon. Good morning. Made it back to the PCT. There's the closure. I just have a little ways up to get to Woody Pass. Leg Day's behind me. He was yard sailed, drying his stuff. So hopefully he get to utilize that little bit of sun, because it looks like we're coming in for more weather. Yay. But I'm gonna head up to Woody Pass and 11 miles to Canada. Just 11 more miles. And also, I would know only 700 feet up from where I am right now. And then it's all the way down to the border. And then I go back uphill at the border. It's like 8 miles into Manning Park, and there's one hill. I don't know how far up I go. I just know that I go up. It's also really strange how compliant my body is with these big climbs. It's just like, da 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 da. No big deal. You're gonna breathe hard a bit, but otherwise in good shape. So yeah, see you guys hopefully when I have a view of Canada. Talk to you soon. Just crossing the high point for the day. It is all down here, down here. It is all downhill from here to Canada. I think it's like 8 miles, something like that. Shouldn't be too bad. It snowed up here yesterday, and there's little remnants of snow all over the place. But look at Canada. The Great White North is up there somewhere. Anyway, I still haven't seen Leg Day. I'll hang out at the monument and wait for him, of course. But too impatient. I'm gonna head down the hill. And yeah, our high point, 7,106 feet. I don't really remember the last time we were above 7,000, so maybe Oregon? I don't know. Anyway, downward we go. A long, long downhill. That's okay. I'm almost done. I'll chat with you guys when I get to the border. See you soon. Well, I just ran into Taco, Cannon, Lamb Fat, and Sniper, and they're on their way back to their stuff, which I think they stored in Woody Pass, to head back to Harts Pass. Anyway, about a ½ mile from the border, and I was hoping I'd catch them at the border. That's okay. At least I got to see them on the way back. So we had our congratulations and took a pic together. And oh, I just stepped in water. Oh well. I'll be warm tonight. Just keep telling myself that. I'll be warm tonight. Anyway, almost there. Almost done with this trip. Once I get to the border, there's 8.88, I think it's 8.8 miles to Manning Park Resort, or Lodge. So we're close. See you in a second. Well, this is it. This is the end. Feels pretty good. Whole bunch of people down here I see. And yeah. Can't believe it's like now they're at the Northern Terminus. It's hard to believe the Southern Terminus. But we're here.
Coming in, coming in!
And here we wait for leg day.
You guys need anything? Sarah? Yep.
It's all hikers and family. It's a good time. Hopefully leg day isn't more than maybe an hour behind me, since I have 8 miles to get to Manning Provincial Park. Well, I'm in it, but the trailhead parking is 12 kilometers away. So we'll see what happens. Talk to you soon.
All right, good. Go ahead.
You said we steal hard mode. Let's stop that. You go for it. I think Canada got just shot.
Cheers!
Prost.
Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, Konomichi, Zuto, Yukeba, あの街に続いてる気がする Country road.
Change and I can feel it in my bones. The voices in my eyes can't see. Yeah. Now the darkness got a hold on me. Holy darkness got a hold on me. Whoa. La, 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 la. Be La da la da 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 da.
Headed down south to the land of the pines, and I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. Staring up the road and I pray to God I see headlights. Oh, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on quick for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. I was up to my elbows, you know the way it gets. I was looking for exits, and I had far too many friends. So I packed up my suitcase, I threw away my phone. I told you I loved you, just had to leave you alone. So then I went walking through the rhododendron flowers. You got me a fishing pole, and it's been 10 years now, but I'm coming down the mountain. traded my trimmings for a white cotton robe. I gave up my grudges and paid back all my loans. You fools in your cities think you've got it made. The yoke of this harlequin world will break you to pieces someday, and you'll go walking through rhododendron flowers, looking for white robes, but the prophet won't be found, 'cause I'm coming down the mountain again. Get the word to all my good time friends. Oh, the fishing was fine, but fishing comes to an end. I'm coming down the mountain again. And let's go walking through the rhododendron flowers. Isn't it lovely above the man and crowd? And I'm coming down the mountain again. Get the word to all my good time friends. Oh, the fishing was fine, but fishing comes to an end. I'm coming down the mountain.
What is life without laughing, without crying? You get busy living, or you get busy dying. I found a place that's locked deep inside my heart and my mind. I'm feeling the light that's in all things. And I feel love, love. I feel like I'm home when I look in your eyes.
Well, I'm officially hiking in Canada. I can almost feel the free healthcare. It's glorious. 12 kilometers, which I can't math good. I think it's like 8.8 miles, something like that. I'm a little buzzed on my Prosecco. That was a good choice. I've carried that thing way too long. People were like, where'd you get this? And I was like, Leavenworth. It's a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, gonna go to the lodge. I'm gonna eat some foods at the lodge. This morning, I didn't stop at all except for 0.9 miles back to grab water. Oh, excuse me, this entire time. So I pumped out those 18 or 19 miles all in one sitting. Yeah, it'll be good though. It's good to be done. So we sent the messages from the beak. Some local ladies showed up. They just wanted to see people finishing. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Talk to you guys in a bit. Hopefully when I get to the lodge. Hey there, I'm 1 kilometer away from Manning Park Lodge. And it's raining, of course. Confirming that traffic is on the right side of the road here in Canada. And it is. But it smells just like northern Minnesota. The mix of the birch and pine, spruce, something like that. Had some serious flashbacks. Anyway, be at the lodge here momentarily. Hopefully get a room. Hopefully find some hiker trash. Call it close. Talk to you later. The rooms aren't ready, but definitely have found ourselves at the restaurant with a bunch of other hiker trash.
My long-term plan is to go to grad school.
So,
Showing me.
no, it shows me. Anyways, because I use the rear camera on my phone, what's your name?
I'm Claire.
Claire, which is Buns' mother. She's like, I see you on your screen, because my screen's facing her. Anyway,
Stealth videoing.
right. So anyways, we're going to eat a lot of food. And hopefully I'll have a room here shortly. So call it close. Talk to you guys soon. Good evening. Sitting in the hostel at the Manning Park Resort Lodge thing. It's
Pretty good.
It's okay. We got a kitchen.
It's okay, maybe.
It's a dining room and all that stuff, and I've kind of made arrangements to get to Vancouver tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Get that Vancouver.
yeah. Not really sure what we're gonna do. Good news is my tent is laying out in my room. Bad news is my tent is laying out in my room. I'm really not looking forward to walking back in there because I'm sure it's gonna smell horrifying. Sleeping bags hung up, getting dry. Yeah, it's been a day. I hiked 27-point-something miles today, and I'm still awake, so I'm not real sure how that worked out. But we're here. I've eaten food. I've been to the pool. I've done laundry, which I actually need to change back into my hiking clothes because they're much nicer than my town clothes. And yeah, get ready for the day tomorrow. Head to Vancouver, and then I might go out and see my friend Laurel. She lives in Duncan Island. I haven't figured out how to get there or what time the ferry is. Or I might just take a train right away, or I might stay in Vancouver for a night. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. So, talk to you soon.
All of these grateful looks, all of these fretful sighs, these curious stares and regretful eyes, promising everything to everyone. We'll be back soon, you're my favorite one. I'll keep it quiet, and I'll hold you dear. Whispering fills the air. Promise you'll stay, we would have much fun. It's a lie, you don't need anyone. The screams, the wails, the call, the headiness of the fall. 10,000 miles from where we began, falling asleep with a picture in hand. It was all for the trail. Say that you're grateful for a time alone, 3 years away, and I don't miss someone. Everyone asks you if you think think of her. You smile politely and you demur. Then all at once, your head starts to spin. You can feel the dirt on your skin. You promise you'll stay in the same spot for days. She's above you, below you in waves. And you're shivering cold like you're just 10 years old. You're lying asleep in your bed, and standing beside her, the light from inside her is filling up the darkness in your head. And it was all for the trail. Falling asleep with a picture in him. It was all for the look in her eyes, and the promise and the lie of the trail.